Hey there everyone, I'm Maddie, also known as Hello Interloper here on YouTube. So, before I start, I just want to apologize because in the last video I said that I needed Benkei Musashibo to awaken the cat dude. The ultimate, whatever, Hideyoshi, or whatever the hell his name is. And that was wrong, I needed him to awaken Gilgamesh. They're both red, they're both ultimates, I got mixed up. But I did awaken Gilgamesh, which is awesome, and now I'm working on him, so I don't know whether or not he's going to be usable in Loki. I honestly don't know anything about Loki other than the fact that he's green, so I guess I'm just going to have to build as many red characters beforehand and hope for the best. Or just, you know, stop being lazy and actually do some research. So, before we do anything else, I just want to quickly show you guys what wizards are going on right now. We have Son Goku invades, and we have Shoki invades. Event schedule coming up is Beelzebub, Azazel, Delphine, and finally, I know everybody has been waiting for this one, Oxhead and Horseface. He's needed to awaken Cow Cow, so if you need Cow Cow, there you go. You've got Oxhead and Horseface coming up soon. And just make sure that you're able to catch him, because he's only going to be around for one day. Which is kind of cruel. Alright, so let's go over important news that have come out. And that is regarding the brand new, or, well, not really brand new if you played the Japanese version, but the new Fever on the Beach backside event. Yes, that was really creepy. I'm so sorry. So, basically, there's gonna be so much crap. And when I say crap, I mean awesome stuff. I'm just very enthusiastic. And had to throw in a word there that, is a sentence enhancer. So I'm sorry, the amount of SpongeBob references I put into my daily conversations is kind of sad. Alright, so first of all, rack up bugs with daily summer missions. There will be daily missions, not just missions for the entire event, daily missions that are updated. So make sure that you check your achievements and make sure you do them. Complete missions will earn you Summer Fertility God Freyr and Dazzling Romance Freya with 10 bugs. Missions will be added daily. You can view them on the home screen's missions menu. Missions will be added daily, so keep an eye on the mission completion deadline. Limited time quests. We've got Summer Fertility God Freyr and Freya. And the cool thing is they both seem quite useful. And I say that because their abilities seem pretty nice. So, Freyr is a stamina type this time around, and is an animal deity, which is not surprising. And, of course, he's 6-star, which is higher than his normal counterpart, which is kind of sad. Hopefully we'll get 6-star Freyr soon in Global. Although he's actually pretty darn good for Tower of the Queen as a 5-star. But anyway, so his skill converts one green panel, basically, into one magnet panel that attracts green, and then next turn, it also attracts green. Meaning you can mess up the entire board, and it'll attract green again. Awesome stuff. Converts random panels into 12 crash panels, and boosts green spawn rate for 2 turns, which means that those magnets are going to be attracting even more green. So in other words, it's going to be a green party. Crash skill is massive damage to one enemy and green defense boost for 2 turns. Unfortunately, because it just says green defense boost, we don't really know what kind of defense boost. Is going to be a good defense boost, a pretty negligible defense boost? Who knows? I'm guessing it's probably going to be quite negligible because this is a crash skill ability and not an actual skill. But we'll just have to wait and see. Any defense boost is kind of nice to have. Then we have Protect Break, and then this is where things get a little weird. The 30 bug skill is Crash Panel 12 Tap Booster. So what I'm assuming that is if you break 12 crash panels in your turn, or maybe at once, you get a tap booster. Which makes sense, because if you use the skill on your own turn and then get to crash those 12 crash panels that have been created, you will trigger that tap booster. I don't know if they're going to alter it later because the name of it is just 32, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's technically ability number 32 and they just haven't filled in the information yet. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And then we have Freya, who is yellow and looks like she's enjoying either some, what is it called? Sea salt, popsicle, ice cream, whatever, or ramen popsicles, which are really good. I've had both. They're both really good. Everything in Japan is so delicious. It kind of puts our version of popsicles to shame here in the US. It's just like artificial flavor and sugar water that tastes like crap. I always get so excited when I go to a Japanese food mart. I'm like, oh, they have popsicles, they have popsicles. Anyway, enough with me blabbing about food. Somehow I always end up talking about food. So, she has, she's a technical type, and she recovers 4,000 HP, an ultra boost to crash panel spawning for yellow units for 1 turn, meaning it's probably best to use this on her own turn, because, you know, then you can guarantee that you're using it on a yellow unit's turn, and +1 tap count. I'm guessing, you know, that, of course, is quite helpful for your own turn. Then, the crash skill deals a 2-hit yellow and blue combo to 1 unit. The strength has not been specified. We don't know if it's high damage, master damage, ultra damage, anything like that. So, who the hell knows? All we know is that the skill can be used every 5 turns, so that's pretty nice. Because you get a little bit of healing, a little bit of CP, spawning increased for yellow units for 1 turn, and then a tap, and, you know, it's a little mix of everything. Pretty nice for a technical type, and also she has a highly unusual stat distribution for a technical type, because she has very high attack compared to recovery. And that's something you usually see with an offensive type, but she's a technical type, so whatever. She has vaccine, which means that she's going to be usable in certain places. And I can see her being used alongside with Kepler, because Kepler's also a vaccine unit. So whatever Kepler can be used in, she can probably be used in too. And maybe they can work off of each other with CP spawning and extra tap and whatever. I know Kepler always adds 2 taps to her turn when she uses her skill, but, you know, then he can add an extra one by using what is it called? Freya's turn skill. Oh my god, brain melt. Ugh. But then again, yeah, we have another ability that's kind of weird in its description. 2 Tribe C skill booster. That makes me assume that the ability is it boosts the crash skills of any 2 tribe party members. At least that's my assumption. Hopefully they'll edit it later to make it a little more clear, because right now it's kind of like a placeholder. I don't know why they even posted it, but whatever. Now, here comes the salt. For whatever reason, they have decided to split this up into 4 different hatchers. This is a complete pain in the ass. And I say this because there is no price reduction. They are all 500 polys. So if you're like me and you have about 500 polys, you're only going to be able to pull 1 of these, unless they have some nice poly offerings in the achievements, missions, whatever. So get ready to cry, because you're not going to be able to get them all. So, Beach Party Side A comes with Dirac, Hubble, and more. B has Freud, Mobius, Schrodinger, and more. We've seen all of Part B's before, or Side B before. Freud, Mobius, Schrodinger. They're already in the game. I believe Dirac and Hubble are new. I'm not 100% sure about that. Don't hold me on that. Because I wasn't around for the past summer event either when they gave out Schrodinger, Mobius, and Freud. Now, meanwhile, C and D are going to be paired up at a later date with Morse and Hempel, and then Freud is coming back, Euler's coming back, and then they're adding Summer Faraday. So probably everybody's going to go apeshit trying to pull side D here, and probably people will be pulling side C a lot if they want husbando, Mr. Hempel. So, seems that, for A, you can get Dirac, Hubble, and then the others are Izanami and Lakshmi for both 6-star. Then there's 2 5-stars thrown in there too. Side C has Morse, Hempel, Isami Kondo, and Kenshin Usugi. I don't know who they are off the top of my head. They haven't been revealed yet, because right now A and B are queued up and have their info up. I'll show you in a moment. Let's get through this first. Swimsuit Pan and Percival are in both A and C. Freud B and D include Freud, Mobius, Schrödinger, Euler, and Faraday. B has Faraday. Okay, that's weird. I'm not really sure why. I guess Faraday is less prominent in B than it is in D. What? I don't know. I'm pretty sure in B there's Balder and... I can't think of who the other person is. I don't know, but there's definitely 2 more, like... What are they called? Kind of like participation trophy pulls from that, you know, like they're summer units, but they're not the 6-star units you were wanting. So, yeah, I'll go over that later. Let's finish this up first. Summer Invades is back. Summer Beast Quillen. Definitely a good one to have around for ducks, just because she's got a... what is it called? Crash skill that basically ignores defense, and we all know that the most annoying part of ducks is the defense. You have to break through the defense to kill the ducks. Once in a while, the board will be aligned stupidly, and you won't be able to get through one stage in your turn alone, so it takes a little longer. Summer Beast Quillen, you use her, and pretty much you can wipe the whole stage, because there is no defense. Defense? What defense? The ducks are all dead. So the Watermelon Ticket Hatcher is also back, which means that you'll get Summer Beast Quillen, you'll get lots of delicious upgrade materials like apples and ducks, and hopefully some gold ducks. I love bits. Need more bits. I'm always out of bits. Now this is kind of interesting. You can get tanned versions of Freya and Freyr, but the interesting part is it's based off the amount you collect. It does not matter about the bugs. It doesn't matter about 30 bugs. Doesn't matter if you max bug. You can max bug one of these guys, and it doesn't even matter if you haven't gotten 30 of the units. You have to have 30 units, like, not all at once. You have to have gained 30 units from just doing whatever, and you'll be able to acquire the tanned version. The only problem is the tanned version can be used as enhancement material for the normal version. So as soon as you get the tanned version, make sure that you favorite it so it doesn't go away, you don't accidentally use it to bug the normal version. As far as I know, it's just for looks, but, you know, if you're into that sort of thing, they are tan and they are shiny. That's all you really need to know. So yeah, basically this is all just warnings. You can only acquire one of each tanned version. Don't use it, blah 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 blah. Don't, you know, fuse it and lose it and abuse it. There's special login bonuses, which is always nice, although I'm inwardly raging because right here I see freaking Little Humpty, and I don't need any more Little Humpties. I've got 15 of them sitting in my darn inbox, and I don't know what the hell to do with them. Then we have special exclusive packs. Now, it's kind of interesting because while they took away some of the polygons that you normally get in these packs, they included a guaranteed limited character ticket, Now, the only issue with this is that it doesn't guarantee a 6-star. It guarantees a summer unit. So you might be pulling a 5-star unit, which sucks. But still might be worth pulling, like, I don't know, the $4 version. I don't know what it is in other countries. I've heard that the prices in certain other countries are absolutely through the roof compared to the USD version, so I am not sure if it's worth it for other countries, but as far as the United States goes, not too shabby. 60 polygons, and you looks like you get some ducks and a stupid Humpty, so who the hell knows? Value priced, yeah, whatever. Now enjoy Alice's summer to your heart's content. Oh, we will never be content unless we have all the swimsuit characters, will we? Unfortunately, not gonna happen. So, now let's go a little bit into the details here. So, side A has Durak, Hubble, Lakshmi, Izanami. And, they seem to be pretty good. So basically, 1st to 4th tries, 10 times Hatcher for 500 polygons, guarantees 4-star or higher units, and 1 5-star or higher unit, which basically means that they don't guarantee shit. 5th try is 10 times Hatcher for 500 polygons that guarantees a 4-star or higher unit, and 1 special swimsuit unit. Although that also means they don't guarantee anything, just means it guarantees a swimsuit unit, which could of course be a 5-star swimsuit unit, not a 6-star swimsuit unit. So, now this gets a little tricky. The Beach Party Hatcher sides A through D all share the same 10 times count. Once you finish your 5th try, the count will revert to 1, so you could pull A, B, C, D, and then D again, and that counts as your 5th. The bonus guarantees 1 swimsuit version unit on your 5th, 10 times the share across the beach party. Yeah, we already got that. It ends when you reach your 50th try. I highly doubt anybody's gonna pull this 50 times. When you get to your 50th try, the 10 times Hatchers will become 500 polygon Hatchers that guarantee 4-star and higher units and 1 5-star unit. Aside from swimsuit units, normal units can also be acquired with this Hatcher. No shit. So, Durak is red, recovery type. Randomly converts panel to 1 color break panel, converts hearts into red panels with chance of dropping red bomb panels and crash panels for self for 1 turn. This can be used every 6 turns, which is awesome. Crash skill deals ultra damage to 1 enemy based on own recovery and recovers HP. In other words, really, really good unit. Probably on par with festival units. Can destroy junk panels and also does extra damage in swimsuit quests. Observational Red Tide Hubble also is red, and she's showing off her butt. She's academic human, balanced type. Red Shift of the Burning Sun is her skill. Converts the center into 3 super crash panels that are large, and yellow and blue into heart bomb panels. Plus, it adds 1,200 defense and recovery for all units for 3 turns. Defense is nice. I like defense. And ability here is, crash skill. Ultra damage to 1 enemy. Not spectacular, but ultra damage is definitely better than massive and high damage, as we have probably gone over a million times. Her stats are pretty level. She has junk break panel ability here. Fever gauge, 70% CP booster. Pretty safe to assume that when the fever gauge is 70% or more, crash panel power is boosted. I don't know if it's for the entire party or just for Hubble. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until these abilities are edited, if they ever are. Lakshmi is now a blue, and she's available in both A and B, as far as I'm aware. I'll have to check that in a moment. she's an offense type and converts 2 horizontal center rows into crash panels, ultra attack boost to all units for 2 turns, massive damage to 1 enemy, ultra effective on deity units. And then we have when in front can destroy damage panels without taking damage, and very interesting for an offensive character, HP recovery every 4 turns. And of course does extra damage in swimsuit challenges. Then we have Izanami, who's also fire, red, whatever, is recovery type, converts non-reds into 2 super crash panels large and 5 crash panels, high boost existing crash panels. That part is nice in particular. Then crash skill is massive damage to 1 enemy based on own recovery and recovers HP for 2 turns. Virus ineffective on self, vaccine, and swimsuit quest damage up. So these are like the quote participation trophies, as I call them. Consolation prizes, you know. Bright Splash Percival, thankfully human with a cost of 30, so can be used in Tower of the Queen. I'm not going to read out these because it's not really worth going through. And then we got Pan. So that's side A. And let's take a quick peek at side B. Now, side B also offers Lakshmi and Izanami, but as the consolation prizes has things a little bit different. We have Sea Dweller Schrodinger, who is water, which is hilarious because cats tend not to like water. Well, apparently we've been proven wrong. And apparently Schrodinger is not wearing his crown. I don't know why. He's holding it on his chest. Maybe he doesn't like showing off his nipples. I don't know. Red panels to blue bombs. Party, easy, CP spawn for 2 turns. Immense effect. High reduction of red panels for 1 turn. Ultra damage to 1 enemy, recover low HP, virus ineffective on self, and can destroy junk panels when in front. That's pretty awesome to have 2 different abilities that, you know, have important uses. Mysterious Waters Mobius. I actually don't know if this is just regular Mobius. Is this just regular Mobius? I don't know. Because regular Mobius is blue, so... Yeah, this is regular Mobius, I'm pretty darn sure. I'm not even gonna bother to go over that. Water's Edge Banquet Freud. Up to 1 panel to Super Crash panel, large. Up to 1 bomb, large. Chance of 5 colors of bombs, large for 1 turn. Damage 33% lower for 2 turns. That's damage taken. Massive damage against 1 enemy, but ultra effect against deities. Can destroy junk panels, and boosts blue panel rate when in front. Pretty nice. Then we got Lakshmi again, and we got Izanami again, and we have Quetzalcoatl for the consolation prize here. And it's pretty nice because she is a dragon, and we don't have a lot of dragons. And she also boosts defense, which is always nice. Everybody loves defense. Swimming Fish Balder is the other one, and it's kind of sad because, you know, he does have a 6-star version, but before he didn't have a 6-star version. At one point, he was in a special pickup hatcher, aka the hatcher where they add a 6-star evolution and basically are like, hey, you know, this is forever going to be included in permanent hatcher. We're going to make you spend some poly and make it look all special. He was actually worth that special pickup hatcher, but it's been a really long time since something has actually been worthwhile in this special pickup hatcher, blah 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 blah. He's 5-star here, he can't be made into 6-star. Whatever, he's a consolation prize. So, finally we've gotten through all that crap. If you made it this far, you get to see me pull step 1 and step 2 of the ranking hatcher, which means I'll probably get nothing. I'm so positive today. I've been so negative lately and sarcastic because I lost so much money from cryptocurrencies. There was a whole thing. I'll just briefly explain it. Basically, there's something called an initial coin offering. Think of it this way. It's a Kickstarter for a currency. So basically, somebody will be like, hey, we're gonna make brand new internet security, but we don't have the money to do that, so you're gonna give us money, and then we're gonna give you a currency that we can't ensure the value of. But you'll be funding us so we can maybe make it worth something someday. So people invest in that. There's no assurance that it'll ever, pay back. Anyway, China got pissed. China decided to make all funding for these illegal. The whole cryptocurrency market collapsed about 20%. Everybody lost money. Everybody was screaming, jumping off buildings, not really. But yeah, I lost a lot of money. It's gaining back, but I've kind of learned to just let go and ignore things for a little while. So, if you're wondering where my terrible snarkiness has come from, it's from that. I'm just kind of like, shit. Nothing I can do about it. So, whatever. Alright, so step one. Let's go ahead and do that. And, I'm sure you guys probably heard a long time ago, there was actually a comic book maker who, did a Kickstarter, and he sold, like, I don't know, like $70,000 worth of his comic books, and instead of delivering it, he put it on a big bonfire and burned it all and then went into obscurity. God, what an asshole. Anyway. I'm too talkative at 3 a.m. Oh, thanks, Humpty, for... I don't even know what this is. For something crappy. Oh, it's Quetzalcoatl, whom I already have a 4-star version of, so you're gonna be sold for ghost points. And one more, and that's it. Oh, I was hoping for rainbow. Oh, another boulder. I have a lot of boulders. Damn. Am I supposed to be happy? Because I'm not happy. Well, at least I completed, the whole little evolution track here. Yeah! Big exclamation mark! Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, that's kind of meh. No, I'm not pulling anymore. All my polys are being saved right now. I'll just borrow somebody's highway for ranking, like I always do. I never actually have gotten a ranking unit. It's just not worth it when you have the possibility of getting, a festival unit. So, kind of thinking, do I keep 3 boulders? Is that even worth it? I don't even think so. I'm probably just gonna end up selling that boulder. Or maybe I'll have 3 boulders. I have no idea. I don't even know anymore. But anyway, better prepare. I would say right now, if there's one thing that everybody needs to do, it's pretty much prepare for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be big. It's going to be the start of the ranker, and it's going to be the start of the... Oh, hi dog, how are you today? I woke up the dog. Also be the start of the summer event, and there's going to be the daily missions, so you got to make sure you do that. There's going to be the login rewards. There's going to be all this awesome stuff. So make sure that you have, Why are you scratching me? What do you want from me? Yes, you're adorable. I'll pet you later. So, I've lost my train of thought. Why are you climbing on me? Oh god, I gotta cut this short. Pretty much make sure that you have units available, preferably bug max units, to do this event. Get as many of these Freyers and then later Quillins and Freyas and whatever as you can, so you can get the tan versions and whatever the hell else you need to get. Oh my god, he's climbing all over me. He's gonna go for my face. Okay, I gotta go. Until next time, good luck, guys.